What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial video on how to do a sound cue. So for example, if we walk into the sound cue box, the sound is activated. What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to make a sound cue for your game. So this is great for horror games, 2D platformers, any type of sound effect that you might possibly need. This is how you do it. So the very first thing we are going to want to do is we're actually going to want to make a trigger box for this. So the best way to do that is if you just come down here and you right click and then you go to Blueprint Class. From there, just do an actor and we will name this sound cue. Now once you open this up, you are going to get to the editor's interface here and you're going to have the option to add a component up here in the top left. So just click that and type in trigger box collision. My bad, a box collision, because what's going to happen is when you walk into this box specifically, you are going to be activating the trigger. So we'll just simply size this up here so it's going to be easier to like walk into for our character, and so the sound can go off. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll down here to the very bottom. And you're going to have a lot of different options here. So depending on how specifically you want your sound cue to be activated, you're going to choose this accordingly. For this one specifically, we're just going to be doing on the begin overlap. So when the character walks into our box, we are going to play our sound. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the sound that you want to use. Now this is a really great website and it's called freesound.org. Tons of different templates, tons of different users that just upload complete non-copyright sound. Very good for video games. The one that we're specifically going to be using is this fire alarm. Now, as you can tell, it's really cheesy, but it's just going to be conveying the purpose here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to make an account, and then you're just going to want to click download, and then just save this file wherever you normally save things. And then we're going to go back to our engine menu, and we're going to import it. So the best way to do that is just to right click and do import to game. Go to where it's been downloaded, and there you go. As you can see, it has been imported into our game. Now is when we have the fun part. So what we're going to want to do is go back to our menu here, specifically our event graph for our collision box, and you're going to want to drag out and do play sound. Now, all these are different depending on what you're specifically wanting to do with the sound cue. I cover these sounds more in depth later on in a different video, but for this one specifically, we're just going to be playing the sound at the location. And then what's done is you can go back and select your cue. And this is a neat little trick because instead of having to scroll through everything to find the specific one, if you have it selected, click this little arrow right here, and it immediately fills that in. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to compile and save. And then if we come back to our viewport here and just simply drag in our sound cue, if we click play and walk into our collision box, you can hear that the sound is going off. Now, of course, that's a little bit annoying, but use these sounds accordingly depending on what you need and what you're looking for, but that is the base premise.